Well, my name is Greg Georgiani, and I am the Executive Director here at the Real Life Center, and I've been on staff here for about 4 years, a little bit part-time, but the last 3 years on a full-time basis. Spent most of my career in corporate America for over 30 years in the auto industry, but always felt I was in ministry during that time, just ministering to different folks. Now we're ministering to those that are in need right here in our community in Fayette and Coweta County. My wife and I recently moved here, well, recently about 5 years ago or so. We felt called to kind of move this way. We've got 3 grown kids and they were going to school out here. I'm originally from California, but I've lived all over the United States, and didn't think originally I would be in ministry, but I did apply to Fuller Theological Seminary when I was a young person, but eventually decided to go into corporate America for a number of years, and we moved here to Georgia after a successful career in the auto industry, and then came on staff here at the Real Life Center. So the Real Life Center is a very unique operation here, and it's because we treat the person holistically. It's not just food, it's not just shelter, it's not just clothing, it is all combined. And recently we've added some new services, chaplaincy services here, and some coaching and counseling for job referrals. So when a client comes in here, there's an ability to really treat them over a period of 1 year here and work in depth and walk alongside them. And so every day we can see the client actually improving as they go along. And our statistics actually prove that out here. The stability that's in the household that we measure at 3, 6, 9, 12 months, we can see those numbers actually going up. And so we know we are impacting their life. And then the best thing about it all is we get that opportunity to connect and pray with them. And I don't know of a client who's ever really said, no, I don't want any prayer. Whether they're an agnostic, an atheist, whatever, they typically always offer and accept our prayer at the end of the day here. So we're very unique in that ability to be able to walk with them in a very close relationship and follow up at intervals throughout the year. Glad to show you around here a little bit. Let's get going. Let's get going. This is where folks come in here who are in desperate need of food, clothing, shelter, educational classes, financial aid, and we're able to help them here. Over 220 people a week come through our facility here. We've been a ministry here for 25 years, helping the community, and just absolutely love what we do. Everybody here is on mission who works here at this facility. So let's come on back and show you the operation here. These are our offices here that we have. All of our staff offices are on the right-hand side, and our assessment centers for our clients are on the left here, along with our small chapel offices here. So this is where the first step is for when somebody comes in here and is looking for financial assistance, food, shelter, those kinds of things. We meet them here in these offices. Over here is our clothing closet, which just is a great resource here to be able to share with our clients. In fact, one of the most interesting stories we had here was just several months ago when a client came in and said, I don't have any clothes and I got an interview. Thank you for helping me get the interview, but I don't have anything to wear. Well, she was able to go through here, pick out some clothes from the loft, and next thing you know, she got the job and came back and said it was all because of her clothes. Now, we know it was probably more than that, but we were just happy to be able to have an opportunity to be able to provide the clothes that she needed to come here. A little bit of history of our 25 years in operation here. Over those 25 years, we've served about 7.4 million pounds of food. We have provided about 2.5 million in financial aid, and we've seen about 117,000 people come through the facility here for help. So we're very unique in what we do here, and I'll explain that in just a minute. Now, this is the first thing that our clients see when they come through, which we call our market area. And you might be looking, going, boy, there's not much to this. Well, there is. It's just that we are at record numbers right now. This last week, we saw the most individuals who've ever come through our facility here other than at Christmas time, over 245. And so when we go out to the stores, the 7 stores where we get our food, or the Atlanta Community Food Bank, we go through it fairly quickly. So you can see the need is great, as magnified here by the lack of produce and things that are on the shelf. But this is where our clients come through and shop once a week. And then they also have the opportunity to come over here to the pantry. Pantry is probably what you would know of if you've been to a 7-Eleven or a convenience store or market. So this is where they get to shop for all of their canned foods here. And this is great because if they go through the market and the pantry, This is estimated to be worth a little over $200 to them every week. So when you go through the numbers here, we can actually help somebody save close to $9,000 a year and be able to use that to pay their rent and their utilities. So at the end here we have our toiletries, which many other churches partner and adopt a shelf, and they provide the toiletries to us once a month, which is a wonderful partnership. And then we have here our refrigerated items and our meats that are down here. And meat and protein are very important, and we've been blessed to always have enough of that. And then when they finish shopping with us here, this is the most important time when they're here with us. This is the prayer time. So every one of our clients gets asked if they have something they would like us to pray for them for, and they all do. We pray for them here. We've seen some great stories, and then we go ahead and put on their prayer board here some of the prayer requests that they've had, just using their first name, and keep those and pray for them in our morning huddles that we do here. And then over here, our clients have an opportunity to better themselves, and they can come over here. Here's Matt, our chaplain here.
Hello.
Hello, Matt. And in here is our educational classes. So we do about 12 to 14 a month, and they're everything from spiritual, financial, business classes, for example. Some of our recent classes are how to interview and get a job, acing your interview, resume writing, grief class, grief share, credit reporting, budget preparation. So you name it, we can do it here with volunteers who help us here. So like I said, this is just a very unique ministry, and how we go about it being unique is we care for the whole person. We treat them holistically, meeting all of their different needs here. We put an action plan together for them, and we also follow up over a 1-year period. So we're very unique and be able to be holistic with the clients that we serve versus just a food pantry or a financial aid opportunity. So you're in our staging area right here, where all of it comes in a typical warehouse kind of a fashion here, and it gets processed with paperwork and temperatures taken, stored and put up here, and or moved over here where our volunteers from the community, both churches and businesses, come and help us in the mornings, where we will stack up our food here, and they will go through here at the end and check for any dents and expiration dates on the cans, and then put them in the boxes, and those boxes either go on the shelf or out there for our clients to have the food. As you look around, you might see a little bit of barrenness on the shelves, and that is because we are seeing all-time highs again here in terms of the number of clients coming through, and so we are going through food a little quicker than we normally would. So if you are interested in volunteering or donating here, either financially or food, please just go to our website at the Real Life Center, and we'd be happy to share with you how you can do that to help the needy in our area. And if you'd like to serve, we've got many opportunities for you to serve here and partner with us. Well, welcome to the Real Life Center Orchard. This is about 4 acres here, and it's a great opportunity to grow produce for all of our clients. This year is a record harvest in all the years that we've ever had this, and that is because we recently put up a gate. But we actually have about 265 blueberry bushes, blackberries, apples, pears, peaches, persimmons, figs, and a few other things probably around here. This is a great opportunity to come out and bring your church or friends and family or businesses and volunteer up to 3 times a week over the course of the summer, or actually join us and be on one of our teams for about 3 or 4 hours a week. We'd love to have you out here. God bless you. Well, we've had just a wonderful opportunity to share a little bit about the Real Life Center today. Our greatest need right now is prayer. We have had some great donors and churches that support this operation, and we believe God is going to continue to do that. But we could really covet your prayers, because right now we have such an influx of people. We need extra volunteers that can serve here with us and or serve out in our orchard, just right outside our building right here. And we have about 200 volunteers that regularly serve with us, but we could use another 50, especially out in our orchard here. So if you are interested, just go to our website, thereallifecenter.org, and you can find out all the requirements to be able to do that. And we'd love to have you here, whether you're doing it as a small group, a church group, a business, or just an individual. Check us out. It's a great opportunity to build community and grow in your faith right here.